Good morning, Mason Gang. How are ya? I hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. I'm just trying to create some content for all of you. Or really, I'm just trying to include you in my days. Even if I don't find the day super exciting. What a great plug to start a video, right? Something I noticed is with this F-250, it's hard to reach the oil. We've been doing a lot of traveling recently. I mean, I've probably put like 5,000 miles on this truck over the last 3 weeks alone. So today, I thought I should probably check my oil, and I actually already checked it once, and as you can see, stop bouncing, it's golden. But what I was thinking is, how in the world does someone reach that if they're not 6 feet tall? And look at where it stands on my body. Like, the hood is chest height. So does everyone have to get on a little step stool if they want to check their oil? Man, just crazy. I don't know why that blew my mind so much. So today, we're actually gonna do some more dry wells. And we're actually gonna go down towards the University of St. Thomas. That's where I went to school. That's where my wife went to school. It's where one of my best friends, Joy T, went to school. And so I'm gonna be down there doing lots and lots of digging. And that's gonna be a real blast. So I'm gonna see you in a quick minute. As I said, we're doing dry wells today. And I have created the hole for one of them. I mean, it has to go a little bit deeper, but holy cow, is that a deep hole. It's 47 inches, which is really fun. These clients actually want 3 of them put in. I already put one in up there. I already put one in behind me. Well, I almost put it in. And I need to do one more right over here in this corner, because all of the water from up there, up on their landscaping beds, it slopes down towards the house and it sits right in here. And these people are very aware of their problem with mosquitoes and don't like all the sitting water in their yard, because when it sits in the yard, they have more mosquitoes. The dog gets in and out of the mud constantly, so it gets their house dirty, and it's just a smart move for them. So we're gonna just finish these wells up, and then I'm hoping to show you, if it's not too late, I'm hoping to show you our old college campus. Also thought it'd be a good time to really talk about entrepreneurship really quick. Things don't always go according to plan. And you know, every day I think that the day is going well. It's going according to how I had planned it, and then something happens. Like today, wheelbarrow just broke. So instead of finishing up the dry wells quicker and moving on to my next task and doing other things throughout the day, I got to go search for a new wheelbarrow at Menards and spend an hour putting it together. And the reason why I thought it would be important to bring it up is because I think everyone has this misconception that as an entrepreneur, you just get to schedule your own time and do whatever you want. And you know, I had a plan to do this yesterday, but we had leaks in one of our roofs, so I spent the whole day fixing a roof. It's interesting. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're building a company, you don't really control your time. You're always scrambling to fix mistakes. You're always scrambling to make things work. You're always scrambling to make customers happy. And that's one of the moments that I'm going through today. And also a moment that I went through yesterday. It just happens almost every day. But I'll get off my soapbox now, and we'll finish up these dry wells. So the dry wells are done. They're hidden away. They're beautiful. Dr. Rich, the guy that I actually did it for, one of my dad's partners, super happy. That's all that matters. And now I'm actually making a quick visit to the University of St. Thomas. And this is where Ashley and I, the lovely wife, and I went to school. So we went to this beautiful place for 4 years. This is the Student Center, which we have spent a lot of time in. I actually created a business in that back corner once. And to be frank, I look like a moron walking around here right now. I got this camera on so we can get some okay shots of the campus. I am so dirty. Just look at these dirty arms and sweaty, and I just don't look like I fit in at this beautiful school. Anywho, yeah, we spent 4 years here. I majored in entrepreneurship. I took real estate courses, spent a lot of time in the business school in general. And I lived on campus right here for a year. Then I lived a couple blocks off campus with my good friend Joey T. And then I lived by myself the following 2 years. Because I kind of treated school like a place that, I don't know, I had 4 years to try a lot of stuff and work really, really hard and make a lot of mistakes. So I just took advantage of that. So this is actually like the main portion of the campus. That's the Student Center in front of you. Over here, we got the rec center. So that whole building is a rec center. There is a workout room in there. There's basketball courts in there. There's swimming pools in there. What else? Locker rooms, hot tubs, everything you could possibly want is in that rec center. Over here to the right, can't really see it because the trees are in the way, but these buildings down the right side, that's where we had a lot of our theological classes, had our history class over there. What else did I have over there? I think that's about it. I know they have a bunch of random classes in those buildings, but I actually didn't spend a lot of time over there because those are the oldest buildings. A place that I did spend a lot of time at is that place right in front of you, the library. Yeah, I would go up to the 4th floor of that library every single day for hours. My good friend Joey and I would even walk over there at 12 o'clock at night. We'd study there until 2 o'clock. We'd always shut down the library. I probably shut down the library 80% of the days, which is kind of crazy to think about. Other building we're coming up to here, this is Murray Hall. And this actually used to be where the old cafeteria was. But for the most part now, classes are held here. And let's see, we got a mail room in there. We got a bookstore in there. So probably not the most used building on campus by any means. That's for sure. And if you look in there, I don't know if you guys can see through that window or not, but that's the whole pool area. I don't know if I can get in there right now because of COVID and everything. Oh, and I forgot my mask. So I actually can't go in there at all. But that's more of the rec center, all running down this far side. And we used to use that a lot, which shouldn't be a shocker to you because, well, it was just nice to get out some energy on a consistent basis. You know, I'm gonna be honest, this is kind of weird for me to do because I haven't really done a vlog about me or us from the standpoint of like the past, and this place holds a lot of memories. I actually ended up building 6 companies while I was here. I became way closer with my wife. I was lucky we went to the same school, and I had some lucky successes here and some epic failures, which, I mean, looking back at it, I'm really lucky that I even had the opportunity to go to college in general. And I'd say anyone that's looking at going to school, doing the whole university thing, take risks. Realize that it's like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to take chances and do things that are different. Another thing I did want to show you, this is the quad. This is where we used to play outside in this grassy area in here, but it's all changed now. They added all those big buildings in the far right. That's the chapel. They added a building behind here. They added all those underground buildings. You can kind of see it right there. And my goodness, this campus is changing rapidly. I don't know if I really shared this, but when I was in high school, and I don't know if you can hear me right now because it is kind of windy. Oh, I gotta squeeze through this fence because I wasn't supposed to go in there. When I was in high school, I got really sick, so I didn't go to my last 2 years of high school. And so I really didn't have a lot of social interaction with people. And then suddenly we decided I was good enough or felt well enough or was healthy enough to actually go to college. So this is where I went. It was hard, kinda. It was hard to get thrown back into normal life. I didn't necessarily fit in completely. It was a lot to take in. I was lucky I had good friends here, so they kinda helped me adjust, and my wife more than anything helped me adjust because I just wasn't used to human interaction. I wasn't used to my generation. I didn't know how to fit in with people when I got here. I didn't know how to talk about the cool stuff. I didn't know what was fun anymore. And even stranger than that, if you look at that room right there, right in the middle, that was my dorm room. And because I had special circumstances, I actually lived by myself. That wasn't really allowed or isn't allowed for anybody. And because I was so sick, they said, you know what, you shouldn't necessarily be with a roommate. You should be living alone. And that will just keep the world a better place and they'll make you better. And so not only did I work on getting readjusted to human life, I also had to work on getting adjusted to being alone while being sick. I think St. Thomas somehow saved me. When I look back at it, there's a lot I want to change about school. There's a lot I want to change about the university setting. But one thing I will say is school did force me to grow. It forced me to take chances. And I don't know if I've even taken the same amount of chances since then. And I'm going to interrupt and step off my soapbox by showing you the baseball field. It's actually where some of my buddies played. Cool field. I mean, you have the apartments surrounding it, if you can see that. And you have some other apartments on this side surrounding the field, which is kind of cool. School's a unique time. College is unique. You can have a lot of experiences. You can learn a lot. You can take a lot of risks. And it's just important to do it. It's important to push yourself. And that's what this place did for me, which is lucky and cool. So I actually am an hour away from home. So I gotta get on going. So I'll just leave you with a little baby montage of the University of St. Thomas. And no, this is not the entire campus. It's not. I just don't have time to walk around the entire thing.